Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back, my name is Tiferet, Ripkinorb's combat android of House Invicta, and today we are going to be playing some Girls Frontline 2. It's been a while since we played some Girls Frontline 2. There's a new event, a big one. It's a two-parters, which means, you know, it's a pretty important one. I kind of missed the other two events, which was Sakura's event and... It was the other one. Lewis's event. I was still absorbed with like Enfield at the time and some other games, so I heard that I missed out some really important stuff in there, so I'll probably have to go back and like find like YouTube or something to catch up on the lore, unless they stuffed it in here, which I doubt it, because I think they're gonna put like some in here. Yeah, so they have some here. Maybe I'll just catch up on it eventually. I wish they would put more. They're behind. Escape from Cyborg was from a long time ago. I think after this was supposed to be VSK's event. Wait, where's the one with Zomi's event? The adult commune. Oh, that's missing one. The very first event was a pretty big deal. They put the second one instead. Huh. That's odd. How come they didn't include the Sword Joiners event? Oh, maybe this is a chronological order. Maybe the Sword Joiners event was supposed to come like much later on. Probably. It's weird though. Well, whatever. I guess. Oh wow, it's odd. It's odd how they did that. They also don't even have the Mafia tournament with Springfield in them, and that's one with some of the newer dolls. Okay, well that's kind of sucky that we can't go back that far, but we hope everyone's doing alright today. So we got a few events going on here. We got AN94 finally coming in, so let's go check her out. I still got so many tickets here. There she is. AN94, she's so cool. I wonder how, well, her character has come a long way, because we saw her briefly, in the event, like 3 events ago, when she appeared during the part where they're searching for, like, what do you call it? Whoever killed fucking dude in that one place. I'm so bad I can't think of the names right now. But we were following, the 404, and then we found the evil Grioza that appeared at the end, which was pretty wild. It was a pretty cool event. There's a lot that's going on, and AN94 was there for a little while, but her name's Alva now. And she's the leader of Defy, which is kind of crazy. One would have thought that AK-15 would have taken over as leader after, AK-12, what happened to AK-12. But, man, that kind of sucks that their team is down to just those two that just a pair now. Versus 4. Of course, we all know that RPK-16 ended up becoming the bad guy, and then AK-12 kind of got like has a Paradis body now, a Naito body now. Wonder what happened to her though. Maybe she'll pop up later on, hopefully. But apparently she's not operating under Defy anymore. So it's just AN94 and AK-15, but who knows? We'll see. Let's go ahead and do some pulls for her. Hopefully we can get her soon. Okay, that didn't work. They'd be nice. She's also a cryo unit. That was much to my surprise. I didn't think she was a cryo. Trick me. Come on. Is that for a doll? Wait, who's this? It's a nervous person. Oh, it's Litara. I don't care which for Litara. Yeah, no, usually like characters with glasses aren't really my thing, to be honest. Megane characters. Most of the time, I don't really care for them. Of course there are exceptions. We got a retired A94 right there. Right, I'm gonna try to pull for a weapon. Maybe not today, but because I wanna save currency for AK-15 when she comes around. She's probably gonna come out when part 2 comes around. But But this is gonna be a long event. I think they're gonna wait like 22 days or something. It's gonna probably take us a few days to get through this. Oh, Nemesis. Still my favorite new character, you know, in this game. I can't, every time, I know I say that every time I play this game whenever I do pulls and I get Nemesis. But I can't help it, she's so pretty. She's just so freaking pretty. Man, she's so cool. We came so close to finding out her past a few events ago, but then, you know, the alarm went off and they were being attacked before she could answer the question that was posed to her on how she knew Paradise in her relationship to them. God damn it. So for nothing, hopefully we can get her in the 50-50. Hopefully not. I don't want to spend all my stuff on her. As AK-15 is going to be a game changer. It's going to make all the events absolutely trivial. Like, absolutely. She does... You could win turn 0 with her. She hits every single enemy. So as you can imagine, she's like totally busted. Ah, Sketchkin. Hey, Sketchkin. One of the characters who actually like her new design better than her original design, to be honest. Her original design was freaking weird. She reminded me of like a frog or something. So her new design is good. Like, come on. Oof, now we're gonna be cutting into our collapsed pieces. But we have a lot of collapsed pieces, god damn it. Was this the 4th, 5th one? 15th pull? Come on, Mei-Ling, just give me some luck here. Please no Mosin. Oh, girl's wife. True wife. I wonder if it's gonna happen when she meets the evil Groza. I still have a theory that this Groza right now that we've known this entire time is a fake. I think she's a fake. She's like a dummy. I think she might be like a dummy or something. And the real Groza is the one that's turned to a bad guy. Because she did hesitate. She didn't go all out against the team. And she did hesitate against the commander, so it's like she recognized it. If she was like a complete new doll just using Groza's frame, then she wouldn't have done that. So, that's my theory. Like, the Groza we have now is just like, probably has like partial neural cloud upload from the true one. But only time will tell. Even the Seon site doesn't know, like, who the evil Groza is. So it's still up in the air. I kind of wish I could have played Luce's event. I passed it off because I thought it was just like a character thing. But apparently there was some important things I caught on there because it connects it to NeuroCloud. Ooh. Alright, we got a gold. Alright. Is it Alva or is it Mosin? It's one of the two. Oh, Fraff the bat. Alright, here we go. I really hate it when games mix the weapons and the characters together in a banner. It's so annoying. Come on. Come on. Damn, no characters? Just straight weapons? Yes! Fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I love how she has more confidence now. Oh, she's so nice. Her design hasn't really changed too much, to be honest. Her design hasn't changed too much. Oh, there she is. Nice. Her gun is so weird. I don't think there's another gun that's quite like hers. Right? I don't think there's enough... Alright, we got her. Cryo. Happy Trigger. Let's go check her out. Right, we didn't bust the bank. So my gun shall never be able to own in real life? Yeah, it is what it is. Let's go at commission. Let's go to the room. No, not this one. Yeah, not that one. I think it's, oh, dormitory. Okay. We have the dorms in Springfield's fast out. That's great. Alright, where are you, girl? Let's take a look at her.
With the devil,
Hey Saladon, hello, welcome readers. My name's Tiferet and we just started our Girls Frontline 2 play today. We just missed it. We did the gacha rolls today for our Alva. AN94, we just got her. Hope you're doing alright. What are you playing? Wow, look at, she has a capybara plushie. Oh my god. Oh, that's the best. Oh, she has a Gen capybara plushie. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. The thing about AN94 is like she's like my spirit doll because she loves cats. I'm like, aww. Oh, what does she have? I can't see these. I'll get them. I'll get them eventually. She's gorgeous, man. She's like really, really pretty. Does she have any outfits? Did they give her outfits? Oh, she does. She has her. Wait, that's paid? No. This is from like the Girls Frontline 1 event. This one. You finished with the Car Wars playthrough. Nice. How was the ending? Was it good? Did you like much? And let's go check out her sitting room. Look at these dolls. I'm not even min-maxing everyone. I'm not even caring. my 9 is still level 1. Same with RO. I didn't even level them up yet. I have so much currency though. Oh, let's go see what she can do. She used to be so timid, so slow, and not very confident. Can I pet you? Oh, hello. Bye-bye gun. What do you do with a gun? Her gun is so weird. Look at the muzzle of her weapon. Oh, you can't see anymore. But the muzzle of her weapon's so freaking weird, man. Because I don't think there's any other gun that's made like that. I'm gonna level all of them eventually. What else can I do? Oh? Oh yeah, she has a cat food. Oh, she's looking for a cat. Oh, we need to find her a cat, man. There's also an event on Twitter where you can win prizes if you can catch her. It's called Alva's cat catching adventure, and you just gotta try to line up a cat that's bouncing on the screen into her arms, and then if you get that, then you get put into a lottery and you can win some stuff. Hey? Oh, move. He just gives me the look. I love her ponytail. Look at that. It's so long. Dude, if she put her hair down, cause look how long her ponytail is. If she put her hair down, her hair would probably be like down to like the back of her shins. Her hair is freaking long. Gorgeous. Yeah, her gun is so weird. I don't even know if there's any that is around. They're probably all just like collector stuff now, right? You can't even find them anywhere. Oh, let's see what's in the events section. 1 second. Okay. Oh yeah, Bethilda! I forgot. So this is a new doll we can get. She's part of the doll commune. The group that Suomi, Uldrid, and Vitara, and Deshevnier, they're part of the doll commune, and she's like the mechanic there. She's a new character. What does she use? Some kind of... What is that? Oh shoot, I can claim this? Wait, what gun is she used? I think she's a machine gun of some kind. I can't really tell. We got some free stuff. Free stuff? Wow, we're gonna get her easy. Hey Yama, what's up? Yeah, let's go check out her thing. It's wild. Okay. What's her imprint? Dude, that's so crazy. She's wearing nothing under that carrier. It's just freaking booba. Say booba under that thing. Look at that. That looks kind of painful. Oh my gosh, it's uncomfortable looking. If she just shifts the wrong way, those girls are just gonna fly out. Oh, the strain on her back. strain on your back must be crazy. Look at this gun, though. Can I head pat you? Oh. Her shades. I'm surprised they're gonna make her as a playable character, to be honest. Big ass gun. There's not very many machine gun characters. I think there's like 3 now. There's Lewis, the cat, the fuck's her name? Pritya, and Natasha Buba. Oh, we forgot to do that with Alva. She has a drone. Well, that makes sense. Oh, that's cool. Damn, she's bigger than I thought she was. Dang, she's freaking packing. Molly, pour something under there, girl. Come on. Companies still make A94s for real? $2 grand each? Oh shit. No, I didn't know they still made those. Alright, let's go back to Alva. I want to look at that. What does she do for your special animation? Junbi Kanjo. Oh, her mask. She still has it. Cool. I'm glad that the Defy members still have their mask. What else is in the events? So we can get her like pretty quickly, I think. Look at that. We're almost. I've only did this one day, and yeah, we're gonna get her fast. I think we can get her. Okay, we're gonna get her like maybe in like 2 days, and she's gonna be around for 36 days. So everyone's gonna be able to get her. What else do you have here? Oh, there's the outfit from Girls Frontline 1. Holy shit, right? I mean, okay, VSK, oh my god. Oh my god. Night on the Silver Bay, 15 days. Hold on. This is important. This is important. Where the hell are you? Her story was one of my favorites, to be honest. Her story is one of my favorites. Good lord. Jeez. Just gotta take one wrong step, one wrong motion, and... Oh. Oh my god. God damn. She's like one of the most endowed dolls, aside from like DP... Oh god, what's her name? 00, I think? Jeez, girl. This flower looks beautiful, though. It's the fact that the only thing that's blue is really makes it stand out. Then this thing, trait, I guess you call it. Now it looks like the night sky. It's really neat. Yeah, she has a dog. If you pair her up with damn. Dude, that string. That thing looks so... That thing since snapped. Goodness. Sorry. That's good. I want that. I want it. There's no wrong size if you like someone. That's huge, man. She's huge. But she's a tactical doll. She'll be fine. They're strong enough. Alright, so... Shit. I want that. It's only like $10, but damn. Lawrence, you are in competition. Okay, well, let's go see what Corposant looks like. Alright, you know how it is. We gotta check out the music for a little bit. Oh, some new characters in here. Oh, who's this? Girl in Red. This is an interesting song. Okay, wait. It's like a westerny type of sound. Oh no, wait, it got the... Oh, very Italian feel. Huh. Interesting. This is a cool image though, the flames. Okay, here we go. Interesting choice. Because usually the music also falls in line with what's going on with the story. It's a more like solemn kind of feel, you know? Yeah, the Korean, very Italian. Yeah, it's the old Soviet too, yeah. The two different guitars. I like how the guitar is like faint. It's like singing a different song almost. So it looks like there's like a flowered flame. Almost like a heart on fire. Gripped in the hands there. Was it like a moon maybe? No, look kind of like veins or branches coming out of this. This branch is here too, a flower looking thing. I don't know this character, that's a new character. We have human maniac Tachyon right here. Human Tachyon, Agnes Tachyon. Some blonde person back here. This is AK-15's mech. Alright, so it resets like that. Okay. I really hope that they have a different song when AK-15 shows up. On Agnes is your Tachyon, I know, right? So let's go find out. Oh yeah, beach. Okay, part 1 isn't actually that long. I mean, we're not gonna get through it all today, but let's see how far we go. I like the mellow feel though, I like the mellow feel of this thing. I was expecting something to be really hyped up because, you know, AK-15, but something more mellow for the first part that's introducing AN-94 first actually fits. It makes sense to me. Because that's kind of like how she is. She's not very aggressive. At least outwardly in her personality or anything. The first substance, the beginning of the great work, lies in the earth. Oh shoot, okay, this is Paradise. We start off with a scene. Oh shit. It's been a while since I saw a CG scene in an event. The last one was during HK 416's event. Alright, here we go. Dude, how far are they? The straight up drop. Dude, Defy has resources. They have their own airship. Alright, that's not Maggie security. Who are these guys? Okay, break trajectory. Oh shit. Cryo spike. Oh, that's sick. Alright, here we go. Where are they? Who are these people? 2342. Month unknown, day unknown, year 2074. So those who don't know military time, this is 11:42 at night. Lab. Beneath an abandoned mine, a meticulously organized base is operating in perfect order. That's Paradise. There it is. Inside a clean, orderly, high-tech laboratory, a woman in a white lab coat has her feet propped up on the control console, lazily tapping at a keyboard while chewing gum. It's Tachyon. Human Tachyon. Oh, scientist, he's getting me crazy. I'm so bored. Night shift is such a drag. She doesn't look very Paradise-like. What's going on here? She turns her head, reaches out to enter a string of passwords, then squints at the screen. Hey, little flower. How are you feeling today? Growing pretty well, huh? Oh, so she is looking at... Okay. So maybe she is Paradise, but she's not like a fanatic cult. At least not in appearance. In short, contrast to her flippant attitude, the other researchers in the lab are solely focused on their work. Unimpressed with the tedium, the woman suddenly sits up straight and clears her throat with theatrical seriousness. Log entry, collapsed particle adhesion carrier cultivation experiment. Day 217. Sample P17 responds well to the new culture medium. The success rate of this batch has reached as high as 8%. 8%? That's the success rate? After 217 days? Damn. I guess if she's excited for it, that must mean this is a really tough project. As soon as she completes the log entry, she stumps back into her lazy posture, blows a bubble with her gum. You know, it'd be funny if that was a side character that's kind of like... has similar designs to Manhattan Cafe. That would be freaking hilarious. Oh, such beautiful data we got today. She looks like a... That look on her face. Okay, she doesn't get a lot of sleep. She has the bags under her eyes. But... she's a gremlin. She has to be a gremlin. If that little cutie were still here, I can't even imagine how fast our research would be progressing. I'm really looking forward to it. Ooh, little cutie. Who's she talking to? Is she talking about Helena? She spins in her chair and glides to another workstation, opens an encrypted folder and puts the new data into the system, and labels the file Eden Synchronization Test. Okay, that's something new. She drags the file into the database labeled Cocoon. Oh, it's for Cocoon. Looks like Oleg is probably not far from being finished, huh? That term is familiar. Well, Oleg. I think there's a character in Nikkei that's named after her. That's that name. Oh, so it must have some kind of like mythological or religious origin for that. If Eden can't be built after all, then I guess it's time to activate the backup plan. Identity verification required. I am the great Lady Chilovik, Paradis's brightest star, the most brilliant genius, the most... Chilovik. What origin does that name come from? I've never seen that name before. Chilovik. Verification successful. Welcome, research director. Oh, she's the head honcho here. Okay. Chilovik pouts unhappily, clearly displeased at being interrupted. She has the cat face, man. If characters have the cat faces or was, you know, gotta look out for those ones. But she has the maniac face too. You're no fun at all. Fine, let's see where our little flower might bloom. Chilovik opens a decrypted email and begins browsing through the entries with interest. My! Did a little flower actually grow up on its own? She must be referring to Helena. She has to be. She opens one of the intelligence emails and reads it carefully. This little flower was even cultivated here. Maybe. Hi, Oni. Welcome. Oh. Through a ritual, it can connect to the person's virtual of cognition image. Might be a pretty good carrier. Through a ritual, it can connect to that person's virtual cognition image. The hell is that supposed to mean? She opens the attachment. Inside is a forever girl whose hair spreads like wings, marked under surveillance. Yeah.
Hi, honey.
That has to be Helena. whose hair is because her hair has like bang like designs to it. But it sounds like a prisoner too. Suddenly, an almost imperceptible tremor passes through the room. The lab lights flicker. An earthquake! The end of the world! Now it's just Alva. The others in the room show no reaction to Chilovic's exaggerated performance, as if they're already used to. Alright, so she's very like eccentric. The other scientists are like desensitized to this woman. But suddenly, Chilovic spins to her feet. That playful grin vanishes instantly as she opens a comms channel with a flick of her hand. Darts send everyone currently on shift to Zone A to check the security scanners. Then report the permanent conditions to me. Oh, she's smart. Okay, she's not an idiot. She's actually pretty sharp. Director, everything appears to be in order in Zone A. There's no... Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, her voice changed. I didn't ask for your opinion. Send people to check, right now, immediately. Oh, she's serious. She moves quickly to the security console and enters a complex string of code under the puzzled gazes of other researchers. Understood. We'll inspect Zone A right away. Is something the matter, Director? I suspect her playfulness again. Nothing major, just that we have guests. Oh, she already knows. Wow, she has good instincts. Guests? Director, there are frequent earthquakes around here. That might have just been... She knows the difference. Chilovic stares intently at their surveillance monitors with narrowed eyes. The monitors display live feeds for every zone in the base. Everything appears normal, and that Chilovic looks thoughtful. Oh, Alva put in a loop. Oh, she put in a loop. With a smile, she shakes her head and raises a finger to shush the researcher. I do appreciate vocal renditions that, yeah, it really fleshes out a character. Report, motion detected at Zone A's perimeter with thermal imaging. Speed exceeds normal parameters. That's it all. Chilovic claps her hands excitedly. Told him we had guests. Things are finally getting interesting. Oh man, she's a maniac. How did you know? You have to trust a genius's intuition. I can sense even the tiniest discrepancy in this lab. You know what? Gotta give her some props for that. Haha, everyone, initiate emergency lockdown protocol. You've got 10 minutes to rerun for your lives. You still remember the evacuation point from the safety training, right? Well, just you know the full threat is evacuating everyone. You better move it, is pussy gonna blow up. Stunned by the sudden order, the researchers all remain frozen in place. Chilovic clicks her tongue with displeasure, her face twisting into a ferocious, fierce expression. Damn. It's like, get your ass moving. The researchers jump at Chilovic's roar. Panic spreads instantly and they rush for the exit. This woman's convincing. Now you must wonder how, like, deadly she is. She has the instincts, and she has the smarts. So we'll see. Let's see how her bravery is. Chilovic turns around and blinks, her expression shifting back from icy ruthlessness to playful charm. Soon, there is no one else left in the lab. Strolls back to her workstation and sits back down. That's more like it. System activate. Emergency Plan 48. Authorize use of special transfer database. Emergency encryption. Authorizing codes Stardust Belay Red Cube. Oh, my ski cat is here. Encryption initiated. Please select priority lab blocks for protection. Let me think. Epithelium resonance data. Oh, and save that one too. Oh. So they got They got the thing here. The thing. The fuck are those things called? Epithelium. Fuck what these things are. It's a thing that like makes the third gen dolls transform and gives like power boosts to everyone else that has them. Molding pattern? Yeah, the molding pattern thing. They basically use epithelium to research for that. I guess might be interested in it. The progress bar begins to fill. While waiting, Chilvik tilts her head, pulls a uniquely designed handgun from a drawer, and elegantly spins it in her hand. Oh, I want to see it. Ah, guests of this caliber. I suppose they're with the Zelensky. No, wait. They could also be from Reifenstahl? Ooh, I haven't heard that name before. Doesn't really feel like either style either. Reifenstahl is who's that? We need some. Oh. Ooh. He crudged someone's neck. The transmission cuts off abruptly, followed by a scream and the sound of bones snapping. Oh, she got him. Wow, our guests don't sound very friendly. She's like so unbothered. She's dealt with this before. Hey, dear intruders, would you like to stop for a cup of tea? They've got some excellent Darjeeling here. I don't know tea. Only static answers from the other side. How rude. Chilvik shredges and presses a red button. Instantly, alarms blare throughout the entire base. I'm surprised she didn't hit that sooner. She bangs the comms microphone up to her mouth. Attention, attention, dear colleagues. We have uninvited guests. Security personnel, please entertain our visitors properly. Don't say I didn't warn you. They seem pretty strong, so... She's in English. Good luck. Oh, almost forgot. I just activated the emergency lockdown protocol. The base will self-destruct in 10 minutes. Dang, there it is. Hey Xander, welcome back. Now it's only 9 minutes left. Don't worry, that's plenty of advance notice. Don't say I didn't give you a chance to run. That's not a long time, man. If you're on foot, you need like... Depending on how big the blast is gonna be, how are you gonna get away from that? The receiver picks up a cacophony of chaos from the other end and alarms overlap everywhere. Chilvik hits the mute button and slides her chair back towards the surveillance monitors. Watching the security personnel in Zone A get taken down with alarming speed, she can't help but shake her head. What a useless bunch. She squints at the high-speed blur that flashes past the live feed. Too fast to make out clearly even in slow motion. Ooh, she quick. Is only one of them? Oh, she's interested. Look at that fucking cat face. She quickly switches to the Zone B feed and stares at it for a few seconds. It really is just one intruder, and they took out all the guards. Oh, shouldn't she be like getting out? She slams the desk and jumps to her feet, snapping her fingers and humming a tune, clearly exhilarated. It's them. It has to be them. Oh, does she know about Defy? She jumps back into her chair and spins around several times. Then she grabs a small remote from the desk and presses a button. Only 8 minutes left now. I should think of a way to welcome them. Maybe some music. She presses the button again thoughtfully. The base's broadcast system suddenly begins playing cheerful classical music. Oh, wait, that's AK-15. Wait, she's here already? Oh, they're both here? Wait, what? I thought E94 was here. On the monitor, the ghost-like figure pauses for an instant, seemingly puzzled. Watching the screen, Chilvik sets the remote down, hums along to the music, and gets up to whirl into a waltz with an invisible partner. Damn, you crazy. But less than 10 seconds later, all the lights abruptly go out inside the lab and the music cuts off. Hey, who cut my music? How crude. Despite her complaint, she quickly hides, fumbling in the darkness to put on a pair of glasses and pressing a button on the frame. Oh, that's cool. The dark room instantly brightens in her vision. And that's when she sees a figure silently dropping down from the ventilation shaft. Oh, that's 94. My god. Odoroita. I haven't heard that word in a while. She murmurs selfie to herself. It's Alva in the flesh. Oh, she knows that she's like a fan. In the darkness, she locks eyes with the newcomer. Swish. Oh, there's fighting already? Prepared in advance, she pulls the trigger first. But the intruder is even faster, dodging sideways like lightning, and drawing her gun in the same instant to return fire. Wow, no hesitation. 2 consecutive rounds burst with lethal fire in the dark. Hey, they got her. The sharp pain explodes through Chilvik's knee and wrists, and she collapses to the floor. Dang, knee and wrist? Okay, that was a kill. That was deliberate. Sweat beads on her forehead as she lies curled up on the ground. She peers up at the computer terminal riddled with bullet holes from her own shots, sparks flying and remarkably dry, and her marks dryly. Do you have an idea how much it costs to fix that? Is she really gonna die here? She must have maybe 7 minutes, 6 minutes left. Ooh. The intruder steps closer and crouches down by Chilevig. Her icy fingers wrap around Chilevig's neck. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that she was like that. You're not an ordinary researcher. Oh, is she a doll? Chilevig raises the hand that had been clutching her wounded knee and gives an exaggerated salute. Her palm, sticky with nearly congealed filthy blood, emits a nauseating stench. Oh, she's not human. Why, what the hell is she? Thanks for the compliment. Chilevig, Chief Research Director of Research Center Number 17, at your service. Oh, she's not human. Oh, and can we take a photo together, Miss Snowwolf? After all, I'm your biggest fan. Snowwolf, that's her nickname now, huh? Okay. I guess you go by Miss Alva now, don't you? You know me. Of course. The legendary member of Task Force Defy. I've collected all your operation records from Berlin and Frankfurt. Oh, wow. Okay. The big events. Your hacking skills and tactical expertise are exceptional. Let me guess. That attack by someone else out there was just a feint, and you're the one actually carrying out the core mission, am I right? You're really a work of art. Could I get your autographs? Oh wait, I'm a bit immobile right now. She's not immobile, she's playing. She playing. Don't play tricks. The correct translation is don't move. Ugoku means, well, move, like physically move around. Na at the end of it is like the negative tense, so Mugoku na, don't move. Alva speaks coldly, the fingers around Chilevig's neck tightens into a chokehold, as her other hand plucks everything from her person. 2 pens, some empty test files, and a magazine. None of that matters. What matters is, she doesn't feel a heartbeat. Oh, she a doll. Huh, is she a doll? Oh shit, she's a different model of NATO? Oh, we have not. Well, no, wait. No, there are models like this that are like very human in appearance, like almost infiltration, like units, kind of. Yeah, they do exist. But this is like the first time we've seen one of this type so far in this game. Yeah, then Girls Frontline 1, there were a few of them that could like appear like humans. Mordo, yeah. So far we've seen like the white ones and the black ones. So this is the first time in this game where we actually see one that's more human appearance. In supple Rick and Bob a T-Doll, you can't convince me this is not a T-Doll. That's a Terminator. Infiltration units, I mean, tactical dolls are kind of like the same thing. The brain scan and transfer miles from one? Yeah, those ones. Alva looks out Chilvik with disgust. Chilvik stretches deprecatingly. Let's flip that word. What are you researching here? She's probably not even worried that your body could get destroyed, to be honest. Chilvik blinks and lowers her voice slightly. You want to know? Alva squeezes harder, making Chilvik suck in a sharp breath. Flowers. Beautiful flowers. The bethyliums. Of course, not ordinary ones. Special varieties that can attract butterflies. Ooh, the butterflies. Again with the butterfly thing. All we're missing is suitable soil. It's probably like bodies, not actual soil. A vessel is what they're looking for, probably like something like Helena. Or maybe a Bujum. Your eyes flick toward a hidden timer. 5 minutes left. Alva notices her glance, though she doesn't need to look to know what it means. Watch out, we have 5 minutes left. Okay. AK-15 knows. Oh my, if I'd known it was you coming, I wouldn't have rushed to self-destruct a place like this. Ignoring Chilvik's mad chatter, Alva releases her, then turns to the dam's computer terminal and starts extracting the data. I'm surprised she didn't kill her, to be honest. Lloyd Bastiff, reporting. Zone A is silent. Over. She killed them all. All the guards are dead. She killed them all. She probably didn't shoot anything either. She probably just freaking choked them all out. Light with copies. The doll on the other end must be AK-15. Today is really my lucky day. She's such a fangirl. He's crazy, but I like her. He's a different type of, like, character that we've seen compared to the other antagonists so far. Light Mastiff, the base is going to self-destruct. Marking the rendezvous point. I'll guide you in. Over. White Mastiff copies. Following instructions. ETA to one rendezvous point. 30 seconds. Over. Wow, she's close. No, it's a Void Mestina now. Isn't it? She has all the data on these two. I won't stand a chance on her interrogation. Guess I'd better hurry up. Oh, what she can do. Gay herself? Chilvik pouts with theatrical regret. An unnatural bold slate appears on her cheek. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, she can blow up? Alva seems to realize something. She quickly grabs Chilvik's face and forces her mouth open. She forcefully wrenches out Chilvik's metal tooth. Oh, try to kill herself? Ooh. Too late. Oh, did she have like a poison in there? Oh, like a poison, a fake tooth of poison? Chilvik starts coughing up blood, though it's clearly not just from having a tooth ripped out. Only 4 minutes. Left now. You better hurry, Miss Snow Wolf. This isn't the last we're gonna see of her. No, this is not. She barely gets to the end of the sentence before her eyes suddenly widen. A few rasping breaths escape her throat, and her body stiffens and collapses on the floor in the next second. Her gaze turns vacant, yet the eerie smile at the corner of her mouth remains frozen forever. Alva turns away. She pulls a collar-like device from her tactical pack, draws out a DS cable, and connects it to the still sparking terminal. She takes out her tablet. As the cable connects to the device to the terminal, torrents of data begin scrolling across the screen. Facing the dense, complex interface, Alva flexes her fingers. She opens her palm, and a hair-thin auxiliary fingers extend from her fingertips, spreading over the keyboard alongside her long fingers. Oh, she's doing the thing like in Ghost in the Shell. Kavos part is like in the movie where one of the cyborgs, like his fingers, what's the word I'm looking for? Not really expanded, but they kind of like broke away into like segments and splits into like a bunch of tiny little needles, and then they just hold the hand above the keyboard. They like cover all the keys. It's pretty crazy. Fingers and auxiliary digits become a blur as they dance while they cross the keys. The fierce tapping sounds almost like a sudden downpour. That was so fast. The vigorous motion abruptly stops. The screen dims green, and the screen's dim green glow reflects off her teal eyes, and she freezes for a moment. Database. Subprogram Helena. Yes, that's what I thought. And she. 043 incubation data. I knew they were talking about I knew she was talking about Helena. The old too familiar contents make Alva pause, and she opens the file. So this is where 043 was incubated. Oh, more. Helena was created here. The detailed experimental logs record everything from the host to the incubation process, down to daily culture, dish temperature, humidity, microbial conditions, and other data far beyond Alva's expectations. That's not all. 843, number 19. It seems that more than one identical test subject was born in this space. Yeah, because it's definitely more. There's like a whole bunch. But in the end, only one finished product was ever made it out. Because the other ones were like pretty much turned into like boojrooms and things like that. Harrowing images sear themselves into Alva's eyes, one after another. She glances at the data copy progress, then continues paging through 043's file. To her surprise, the logs don't end with 043's birth. In fact, the very title of the database, Cocoon, already sets off the alarm bells in her head. Yeah, because that's the name of the one girl too. Project Eden. Stinker's tap light on the keyboard, opening a data partition with even heavier crimson. A folder labeled Connection Project Gerard Group appears on the screen. Yeah, that company is getting fucked over right now. Gerard's almost like done for now. I guess that during the time of this research, Gerard Group was like the major backer. Alba is not at all surprised to see the Gerard Group's name here. Despite the incident at Odessa never being made fully public, such information is hardly difficult for a task force to find to obtain. Information pairing Project Eden with the Gerard Group is hardly rare. The project is no secret. On the contrary, the Gerard Group has spared no effort promoting the technology, even using it to temporarily halt the freefall of its stock price. The publicity campaign conveniently began shortly after the Odessa scandal broke. According to the Gerard Group, Project Eden is a brand new clean energy initiative. It's meant to deliver more abundant, cleaner, and revolutionary energy for all humanity. However, Alpha knows better. It's just a front for Paradise projects. Anything tied to Paradise can never be what it claims to be. Facts. Ooh, she's surprised. While Alpha is taking in the information, a series of epithelium cultivation data and radiation test charts appear on the screen, displaying shocking values and abnormal growth patterns. Particle luminescence amplifier. Oh, is that the molding pattern? She scrolls and keeps reading. Epithelium cultivation experiment. P series samples. Absorption and release efficiency increased by 270%. Has to be the remolding pattern. Just as Alva is about to dig deeper, an encryption wall blocks further access. She tries to crack it, but the time's running out. Alva murmurs the project's name again, this time in an entirely different tone. She mad. Why would Gerard work with Paradise to research epitheliums? What are they after? What does Gerard want? And what role does Whole Fortity play in all of this? Answer the questions. As these questions swirl in Alva's head, a towering figure kicks open the laboratory door. Uh-oh. Like, she mad. She's like, why the hell are you not at the rendezvous point? God, she looks gorgeous though. Man, she's so cool. Void Mestina steps in. Her silver white hair is as neat as ever. Faint streaks of red glint within the silver as they sway with her firm stride. Is she mad? She's probably been sitting there for like almost a minute. Kevin couldn't stop the aircraft evacuating the personnel. Well, everyone... Well, you know what? That's not your job to kill everybody. I'll keep tracking them. It's fine. Is this the rendezvous point? I guess those 30 seconds right here. Alba glances toward the other end of the screen. She just kicked the door open. That's crazy. 3 minutes until self-destruct. Oof, and they can make it. They look super fast. Alright, the data. Oh, she looks so cool. Alva plugs the cable drawn from the collar into the port at her own neck. Green light instantly starts flashing across her eyes. While Alva retrieves the data, Void Mestina naturally takes a position beside her, keeping watch over the surrounding area. About 30 seconds later, Alva unplugs the cable with a look of dissatisfaction. Only part of it is cracked. The deeper layers aren't decrypted yet, and the incubation data on O43 is incomplete. But I did find some information on Project Eden. Your voice is so calm. Ooh. She has like a perpetual angry face. A research project that the Gerard Group has recently made public seems to involve using plants to regulate collapsed particles' energy release. Void Mestina frowns. Yeah, isn't that the same thing as their molding pattern? That's the conclusion I was thinking of. With the Gerard's capabilities, the research shouldn't reach that level. The ones doing the real work are still these Paradise corpses. So they're probably using the technology for something else as well. Not just for their molding patterns, but also for like alternative technology. This is like the base, you know? Alpha glances at Chilvik's body on the floor, then returns her focus to the files. They genuinely seem to believe this research can bring them back from the dead. Ooh, resurrection technology. Paradise probably just wants their money and never fully disclose the truth to the Gerard Group. Why is O40T mentioned in Project Eden? This looks like your recent revision. I forget where Helena's location is right now. She is gone. She took off with the bad guys. She became like a bad guy. You can't see it? Most of the contents are corrupted. What? Damn, that's us. What about the other files? Megan Fricks. Hello, hello. There's no time to crack them. It's fine. We've learned enough already. Have Kevin check all the locations connected to the space. Don't let those researchers get away. I wonder if they have more personnel to intercept the scientists. Send the copy data to Anna later. Have her decrypt what standard methods can't read. Alright. Wow, she's stepping up, huh? Hold on. She used to be like such a puppy dog, just following everything that AH-12 does and says. Alba slings her gun behind her back and pulls the vibrating communicator from her tentacle pouch. The sight of the communicator stops Voimistine in her tracks. He stands rooted at the spot and stares at it in silence. Who's on the line? The communicator is like a Rubik's Cube. Alva aligns its patterns with a few twists and turns. With a soft click, an arrow seam cracks open and a thin beam of light spills out. Alva stares at the light in complete stillness, as if trying to decipher something. After a moment, she finally moves. Notify Moda. Have the transport take us to these new coordinates once we're out of here. Damn. I'm glad they have like so much support. New arrangements. Is she rejoining the team? AK-12? It has to be AK-12. Who else could she be? Is she rejoining the team? That's why she was like so stunned for a second. Oh. Not yet. There's still a lot within the conglomerate that she needs to dig into. Okay. Damn, so AK-12 is like independent right now. I think she misses, like, well, down row she misses her, but maybe part of her does. I missed her too, Messina. But we need to stay focused on the mission. No, he does miss her in her own way, even though they were at odds for once upon a time. Maybe she wants to talk about it. Messina pauses, then finally asks, what did you say? Interesting way to communicate. The Girard could be showing signs of desperation. We need to go to Liev and make sure things don't go wrong there. Oh, so this must take place before, the events at Odessa. And that's why she was there. That's why the 404 ran into her at the mansion. There? Nomva's operation. Yeah, that's where Kalina's there. She wants us to monitor it closely. Alright, so we're gonna see what... we're probably gonna end up seeing what Mestina's been up to. While A94 is with 404. Alright, he's like, whatever, let's go. Let's do it. Giving no further response, Voimistida turns and heads towards the evacuation point with haste. Ella wraps the communicator tenderly with her thumb, then slips it back into her pouch. She shoulders the weapon and sets off as well. Following their departure, Chili's blood and Thorpe begins to slowly melt, her once human-like face dissolving into a shapeless puddle. The grotesque sight lasts only a moment. A massive explosion erupts, reducing everything to ashes. It's cool. They already dropped an AK-12 reference, and already gave like a little hint as to what she's up to. He's playing Super Spy right now. Sun's gold. The foliage heart of the sun casts down its scorching gaze, a path that all must transverse. Foi Mestinera. And she's like, is she gonna come back? Is she gonna come back? Oh, straight off battles, alright. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Let's go ahead and do the standard thing. From Velm. Dude, once you get AK-15, I don't even have to do this anymore. I just have to, like, start the match and she kills everybody. That's really all I have to do. This game is so bonkers. Yeah, she's gonna change up the game, man. I can take care of those. Suomi. I wish I had a skin for Helldivers. That was my favorite skin to use. Wonder why the creators don't have it updated in a while. I'm surprised I didn't get like a little store segment with that. Here we go again. As above, so below. The laws of the world circle and turn, but ultimately return to harmony. Now here we go. Now what time is... I wake up in a bed. It has been a long time since I last slept this soundly for so long. This is the commander's room? It has the same layout as all the other rooms, but there's a lot more stuff in here. What are those medals? What's in here? I haven't seen the commander's room, actually. I wonder if this is it. Outside the window, daylight has long since broken. Driven by its preset autopilot program, the Elmo cruises methodically onward. Its rhythm is as monotonous and steady as the scenery of the Yellow Zone. After washing up, I head to the ops room early. Rose is on duty, monitoring the surroundings at the command console. When she sees me, she brews a cup of coffee and sets it in front of my seat, as she always does. Wife. I nod to thank her. Look over the navigation trajectory and raise my head and ask. There shouldn't be any risks along the planned route, right? No units capable of threatening the Elmo have been detected for now. I think the chosen trajectory was carefully considered. Based on the projected intersections between our route and legal air corridors, potential contact windows are in 7 minutes, 125 minutes, and 314 minutes. To skip it hours and minutes. Then we'll proceed according to plan. Aww. I really hope nothing really bad happens to her. It will, though. Something bad will happen to her. After a stretch, I go through the various tasks displayed on the terminal. I mean, there can't be 2 girls, you know? There has to be only 1. Screen shows green markers representing several squads currently deployed on missions. They are proceeding in an orderly fashion along the planned routes. The mission logs they transmit back indicate that everything is normal so far. Looks like everyone's missions are going smoothly. Wow, she got a whole crew now. That's so nice. I can finally make some money, hopefully. I open the task list and check the priority watch item named Sakura Squad. Hey, a Springfield Squad. After several days of travel, Springfield and Makioto are drawn closer and closer to the destination. Silo City, L713 near Liev. Wonder is... Oh, they're working together as a pair. What about, Sharkery and G36? Even though the 2 dolls assigned to this mission are both highly reliable, when I think about all the tension Mew targeted back when the escort target was still aboard the Elmo, I can't help but worry about them. I activate the Elmo's comm systems, enter the code, and connect to the Sakura Squad's scheduled contact channel. Ah, Springfield. You're just as punctual as ever.
おはよう。調子はどう？
How was it? Has the journey been smooth?
今のところは順調です。
We haven't run into any trouble so far.
途中つけられていた可能性が
However, we have reason to suspect that we might be under surveillance. Therefore, we found a way to disembark from the Intercontinental Railway's train. I had a schedule and resupplied yesterday. At a temporary supply point in the Yolza. Oh, good instincts. Our pace is slower than planned, but for this mission, it's the safer option. Wakioto is conducting the final checks and preparations now. Once ready, we'll transport the target to the designated city by truck. Oh, who are they transporting? Road checkpoints are much less strict than along the Intercontinental Railway. We'll find ways to smooth things over. If all goes well, we should reach the scheduled handout over point in 2 days.
よし。それにして
Well
も
done.
あんな目立つ
Scoring such a conspicuous target across the most of the URNC must have been tough on you. Is it a person? What is it? Don't underestimate Mr. Dandelion's VIP clearance, or the intelligence network of the Sakura has carefully cultivated over the years. Dandelion, I'm so glad she's on our side. That's it. Even with all our preparations, the journey here has been unexpectedly smooth. Ah, too smooth, huh? Especially for a mission that involves traversing the entire Yellow Zone. No Viegers, nothing, huh? The enemy is most likely to intervene forcefully hasn't made a move at all.
パラデウス
You mean Paradise? Yes. I originally thought that, with such a conspicuous target, we'd definitely encounter them all along the way. To prepare for an engagement, Macchiato has even brought along a lot of weapons that really aren't her style. Nothing that's not, a different kind of weapon, that's not her imprint. But now it seems you may have worried too
い
much.
くら連中でも大陸間列車で
Even
何
they
か
wouldn't dare to do
ない
things
でしょ
openly in an intercontinental railway train.
でも油断は禁物よ
Still, don't lower your guard.
今この瞬間も周囲にいるかもしれない
They might be lurking around you.
おっしゃる通りです。十分注意
Absolutely right. We'll stay vigilant.
そうだヘレナの状態は
By the way, how's Helena doing? Oh, they have Helena.
列車に乗った時からずっと安定して
Wait, did they knock her out?
守られた
She must have been in a coffin or something. She's been under the protection of the defense system the whole time. Her condition has remained stable since boarding the train. It's been so long trying to get her over to where she needs to go.
隠しスペースに入れます。
When passing through the road checkpoints, I'll hide her in the deepest part of the truck cabin.
スキャン対策のコーティングもしてある
I've
ので
added the outer layer of camouflage. It should be enough to deal with X-ray scans during inspections. They should have more dolls with them.
内通者が便宜を図ってくれます。
I left trusted contacts handle the checkpoint procedures. Or at least have like another team go ahead, and then or another one behind.
厳しくなってきましたが、リバさんとの約束
All
の時間
seem
には
to be turning these past few days. But we should just about make it in time for their appointment with Miss Diva.
分かったエルモ号もリビウ
Good.
に
Stay in touch. Delmo was also heading towards the F. We'll rendezvous with you there.
ええ、そちらもお気をつけて。
Understood. Please be careful on your end as well. The call ends. After hanging up, I finally feel a bit more at ease. The mission escort Helena is proceeding smoothly, and the previous operations were all completed without major incident.
今までの困難が嘘のようね
Fortin's fun seemed to be improving. Hearing my remark, Rosa pauses for a moment, then responds with a smile.
ええでもまだ油断でき
Things
ない
have indeed been going smoothly, Commander. But we still can't let our guard down. Alright. So at this point in time, because the Commander's not aware of the second Groza, and then things haven't gone down yet, at Odessa. So that means the dolls who are available are Sakuro, Monsoon, and I think that's it. Yeah, because 9, Robella and Sapo are in Odessa. 45 is also in Odessa. And that's about it. VSK is still doing her police job.
当然
Yeah. And of course Elbow Team's here. Bruzel and I finish our task with remarkable efficiency. I lean back in my chair and stretch again as I listen to the lively chatter of the other dolls on aboard the MCV. The dolls currently stationed on the Elma have finished their own work and seem to be gathered together chatting. As the conversations reach a particularly lively point, bits of their laughter and chatter occasionally drift to the ops room. It's fine not so lonely out here. Just like the old days. Butterflies, silent whispers, never sleeping. So that's why you didn't sleep all night? That Karalik and Nemesis bickering with each other. Of course. Miss Mei Ling, may I ask what kind of breakfast you prefer? Me? Zentrusi must be preparing breakfast for everyone. Oh, she's not on mission. Alright. Sheesh, do you have to wake me up this early? That must be Chia left-handed. Yeah, 404 should be here. What time do you think it is? Get up and finish your shooting drill. That's 14. It's funny how they're not putting naming names, but you can kind of tell who they are. Those voices of that I'll doubt belong to Michi and Kukai. Maybe it's because recent events have been so turbulent, but this brief moment of calm respite feels strangely surreal. And yet, not long ago, I was just an ordinary bounty hunter driving the Elmo and drifting through the Yellow Zone. This kind of banal daily life should have been my reality. Nah, but the command is on. We're happy now. Having all this company. Familiar faces, too. It's because so many former companions are now aboard the vehicle. That's exactly it. It feels like home. Besides Groza's team, there's now also Squad 404, Secure Squad, and I never imagined I'd be lucky enough to reunite with everyone again. Safe and sound. Each reunion fills me with the relief of having survived disaster. But I know this isn't the true reason for the nagging sense of surrealism. What shatters all illusions and drags it back to memories so heavy that they stir my emotions whenever recalled. It's probably Frankfurt. It's none other than that fateful confrontation with Paradis. Yes, Paradis. The evil force I nearly wiped out 10 years ago has appeared before me once again. 10 years of companions brought neither stability nor even fleeting peace. It merely gave the enemy room to breathe, a chance to go strong again. Maybe the commands are regretting leaving Griffin. When I think about how they've been active right under my nose all these years, an uncontrollable anger wells up inside me. No, I will not allow this to happen, or rather, to happen again. At the very least, let me.
指揮官エルモ号に近づいてるヘリコプターがあるわ
Commander, the radar has detected a helicopter approaching Elmo. Altitude 300 meters, distance approximately 2 kilometers, bearing exactly matching ours. That has to be AK-15. Looks like our guests have arrived. Oh, she knows. That has to be Defy. I switch to the external camera feed to adjust the focus and lock onto the helicopter. It's a brand new military helicopter painted in the latest standard livery of the Neo-Soviet Union Army. The only jarring detail is the URNC emblem and bezel on it. Oh no, it's not. Ooh, who's
こちらと
this?
通信しようとしている。
They're sending
エ
a
ルモ号に
consequence.
着艦するつもりよ
It。seems they want to land on the Elma.
つないで。
It isn't through.
こちらはロレン非軍事勢力管理局特別
MO, this is a special operations unit of the Non-Military Forces Administration under the URNC. This is Kalino's
機
people.
関への着艦を要請する
We request a brief stop aboard your vessel.
繰り返す機関への着艦
Repeat,
を要
we
請する
request a brief stop aboard your vessel. You should be stating your business. Alright, let them come, okay.
誘導に従ってください。
Landing guidance established. Welcome aboard the Elmo. Nomfa, I take a deep breath and straighten my clothes. All the bounty hunters operate under these guys. I spent long enough psyching myself for this. This time I should be able to talk things through properly, right? But as the thought crosses my mind, the courage I mustered falters slightly. I shake my head, trying to push away those unpleasant thoughts.
私が対
You'll
応
be
する。
fine. You know Kalina, you're good. Rosa, I'll go receive our guests.
むやみに手を出さないよう。人形たち
Notify
に
all
ついて
ladies to remain on dolls to remain on alert, but take no hostile action. Kosa nods, then makes a small gesture of encouragement towards
あ
me.
なたなら大丈夫よ。
You've caught this, Commander. Aw, such a supportive wife.
ああ、ありがとう。
Right. Thank you. Read the new characters. I head toward the top deck. The helicopter promptly lands on the deck of the Elmo, but after touching down, the engines are not shut off. The rotors continue spinning at high speed, signaling that this is only a brief visit. The hatch opens. An officer in a neatly pressed uniform strides down, followed by a figure I haven't seen in 10 years. Oh, is it? Who is it? Who is it? His hair is grayer than I remember. Oh my gosh, this is Cougar? The lines on his face deeper. Yet even after a decade apart, that distinctive presence of his makes him feel anything but unfamiliar. It has to be Kruger.
久しぶりだな指揮官
Oh, you age well, old man. Oh, that's so cool. You finally get to see him. Oh, that's so awesome. Long time no see, Commander. This dude was a G when he was the leader of Griffin. Man, he was brave. He's a brave man. Wow, this must be a strange. For those who don't know, because the commander, the main character in this game, was a commander that served under him. They were both part of Griffin, and he was the boss. So yeah, they have. Oh wow, this is cool.
クルーガー
Yeah, let's have it. Wow, the head honcho himself is here.
5分待て
Give me 5 minutes. Only 5 minutes? Oh, I don't want to stay longer. I want to hear you guys talk for a little bit. He speaks to the officer beside him. The officer nods and steps back towards the helicopter.
何をそんなに驚いてるんだ
This scene is really such a surprise. Yeah. We need to meet Hellion too. Oh man, he's not part of Griffin anymore though. He's the leader. He's like the director of Nomfa now. This man.
いや、その
The commander's flustered. I thought
カリーナが降りてくると思ったのか
you thought Kalina would be the one coming, eh?
焦らずともいずれ会える
Don't worry, you'll get to meet her soon enough. Aw, his features are gentle for
す
once.
みません。そういうつもりでは。
Sorry, sir. That's not what I meant. This must be a real shock for the commander. Cougar smiles and shakes his head. He glances at the helicopter, then turns back to me.
時間が限られてる
Can
少
we
し
talk?
話せないか
We don't have much time. I look toward the soldier standing by the helicopter and more or less understand Cougar's intention. I nod to him and lead him further away. We walk to the edge of the top deck where we get a view of the wasteland in the distance. The bitter smell in the air is much lighter than before. Sunlight falls on Kruger, outlining his figure clearly. He looks far older than he did 10 years ago. The wrinkles at the corners of his eyes are deeper. His temples completely gray.
忙しいところすまないな。
The man was he was an old man in the first game.
全て彼女
Shit.
個人の判断だ。迷惑だったら彼女に代わって謝罪しよう。
I know how we shouldn't have disturbed you. Kalina's choice was her own judgment call. If it caused you any trouble, I'd apologize on her behalf.
そんなあなたがそこまでする必要は
Dear, please, don't apologize to me. Look at Midas respects him so much.
カリンがいなかったら私もここまで来ていません。
What she did means a great deal to me.
彼女に託された任務で
Because of the tasks she's entrusted to me, I was able to learn things that are very important to me. Yeah,
それはお前の
I understand. It is, after all, a matter that continues to gnaw at both our minds. Something that we can never let go. They have the same mind. I don't respond and simply wait quietly for Kruger to get to the point.
単刀直入に言う。
I'll get straight to
先日
it.
オデッサで起きた
The recent dawn insurgent Cenotes has caught the attention of the URNC's upper echelons. Is that the third gen dolls he's
そ
referring
してジ
to?
ラードグループを全面的に調
I've
査する
obtained full authority to investigate the Gerard group. Kruger turns towards me.
奴らの背後にいる存在が何なのかは
I don't think I need to explain. You already know whom they've been backing behind the scenes, don't you? That's Paradus.
パラデウス
財団とパラデウスの関係には前々から
We've long heard rumors of the conglomerate colluding with Paradus.
2年を追ってきた
We've been tracking this case for over 2 years. It's time to end it. It's a shame though, because Paradise doesn't need the Gerard group anymore. Such involvement pretty much stole all their power and influence. And money.
というと
Damn. What's your plan?
十分な証拠を集められ
We'll
た
already gathered
お前
sufficient
に託し
evidence.
た O43 の
In fact,
ヘレナもその一つだ
O43 Helena, which is previously handed over to you, is also a crucial piece of evidence.
あの子を証拠扱いするのに不快
Only
感
that
を
little
覚え
girl
る
evidence
と
may
思うが
make you
そ
feel
れほど
uncomfortable,
重要な存在なん
but she
だ
truly is key. Yeah, about that. We don't have Helena on board anymore.
明日リビウへ向かい O43
I'll be heading to Lviv tomorrow.
残りの
After
証拠を
taking
法
custody
廷へ
of
提出
O43, we'll submit the materials to the prosecution. Aww. Which is gonna be so... Well, she's not scared anymore, actually.
東欧行政区最高裁判所に起訴した
Have already filed a lawsuit with the High Court of the Eastern
違法実
European
験を繰り
Administrative
返し
Region,
ていることに
accusing the Orlok conglomerate of colluding with the Paradis to conduct illegal experiments.
これからリビウにいるすべ
Next,
ての
a
罪人が
public trial will be launched in Lviv against everyone involved.
裁判
Public trial? The more eyes, the better.
ああ
But that could make this a little harder too.
拘束はしないのですか
Shouldn't everyone connected be detained directly?
確かに我々は法執行機関
We're a law enforcement body, but we need authorization before we can act. Yeah,
訴
if it
訟は
only
少
were
な
so
くても
simple.
1年は続きます
The litigation process alone will take at least a year. During that time, Paradise will certainly continue its experiments. Yep, all the
それ
red
にイエ
tape.
ローエリアには当局の
And
力
given
が
the
及ばないはず
URNC's
もあるん
actual
です
enforcement capacity,
たとえ勝訴で
things
き
may
た
not
としても
improve in areas
状況
outside
が
the
変わると
controlled territories in the Yellow Zone. Even after the trial concludes,
時には武力以外の方法に頼らざるを得ない
procedural justice is sometimes more important than guns. Oh, yeah, I understand what he's getting at. It has to be done right. Otherwise, they could get away scot-free.
財団が力を失えばパラデウスは最大
Once
の
the
宝
conglomerate
を
collapses,
失う
Paradise
こ
will
とに
lose
なる
its largest source
死
of
活
funding.
問題だ
That will destroy the foundation that sustains its operations. Well, it cut off the
奴
money.
らの基地をいくら潰したところで
If our
新しい
actions
基
are
地が
limited to
ウゴの
striking
竹
at
の子のように
bases,
建造され
even if we destroy one experiment facility, who knows how many more they've hidden elsewhere. Gotta cut off the resources. That's what we gotta do while the whole legal proceedings go on.
それでも 基地周辺の人々を助けられません。
And so, destroying Paradis's bases immediately would at least spare the people in the nearby areas from harm.
確かにその通りだ。
Yeah, not at all. The only problem is that this is not wartime, you know? You can't just do things like that.
根本的に解決できると思
Unless
ってい
they
ないのは
decide to overlook the commander and the commander run free. I know you don't believe in prosecuting those companies will solve everything.
10年前と違い、今の我々
But
は
this isn't 10 years
ルールに
ago.
のっとって
We
動く
must
こと
operate
しか
within
できない。
compliance now.
やれることは想像
And there's no more we can do through the rules than you might imagine. Yeah, this is why the commander needs to become a big player. Like they mentioned before, I get a seat at the table so they can actually make change and move things along, like faster. Because right now the commander doesn't have very much influence. And some people can also escape the punishment they deserve through those same rules. I stole the words that almost about and offer only a faint bitter chuckle. That's what I was saying. You know, the loopholes, they could find a way to like manipulate like charges and try and get away with things. Pruga catches my meaning. He bows his head slightly and decides to change his subject.
ズッケラが引き受けた輸送に問題が起き
I
ない
feel personnel are already in place. So Kuro Squad shouldn't run into any trouble on the escort mission. Oh, cool. He's helping us out in the shadows. Oh, so the surveillance that Springfield was wary of was actually his people. That's
彼女
cool.
たちはリビュー周辺でカリーナ
Kalina will rendezvous with them near Liev to complete the final handover.
エルモ号の進路を見るにお前た
Judging
ち
from
も
the
リビ
Elmo's
ュー
course,
に
you're
向か
headed
う
to
つもり
Liev
だ
as well, aren't you? Can we just go together? Get talk some more?
はい途中で非常事態に遭い
Yes, I ran into a small complication along the way and had to return to the Elmo.
それも解決済みです
Now that it's resolved, I have to continue my mission and see it to fruition.
まあお前のことは信頼している
I knew you'd say that.
協力に感謝するお前には
Thank you for your
相応の地位
cooperation.
が
I'll
与えられる
try
よ
to
う
secure a
働
status
き
of
かけ
some
る
standing for you.
その方が家のエ
Even
リ
if
ア
you,
でも
if you remain in the yellow zone, things will be much easier. Oh, that's what the commander needs. Yes, so the commander doesn't get bogged down by all these freaking people.
お気遣い感謝します
That's good, thank you, sir.
ですが不要です
But you know me, I don't need that kind of thing. Yes, you fucking do. just accept the gift.
我
Come
々のやり
on.
方は時間はかかるが根本的
On one hand,
とも
our
近い
above-the-table approach can strike at the root, but the process is too long. Oh, he's gonna ask the commander to be like, you know, on the ground, continuing the work while they do the litigation. I see.
逆にお前のやり方は一時的に
On the other hand, your approach is
根
direct,
本的解決
but it
に
can't solve the
なる
problem at its foundation. But it can slow things down for them.
身分があれば管理局との連
Once
携
you have
が
status, perhaps you can cooperate better with the non-military forces administration. Yeah, because they drew a lot of
その
checkpoints and
方がお
such.
互いの短所をカバー
Plus
し
more
合える
resources, right? Here we go. We can make up for what the other lacks.
クルーガーさん
Come on, Commander, just take the deal. Take it.
私が協力しているのは
I'll
身分
cooperate
の
with
た
the
めなんかじ
mission,
ゃあり
but
ま
not
せ
for
ん
the sake of any status. Okay, fine. It's a perk. Just
パラデウスを根絶するためなら
only want Paradise to be
私は鬼
completely
にでも悪魔
eradicated.
にでもなります
As long as that can be achieved, I don't care what method is used.
理屈で私は止まりません
That is to
あ
say,
なたなら知っ
you
てい
should
るはずです
understand that I may not stop just because of certain reasonable justifications. That's a fair warning. He's telling him that, hey, even though you know you're giving me these things, that doesn't mean I work for you. You know,
そ
pretty
んな
much.
人間が相応の
Someone
地位
who
を得
acts
ていい
this
のか
way probably shouldn't have any status in the first place. Ah, okay. So now we know why the commander doesn't want to accept his offers, because if the commander does run into any problems or things like that that could affect the Napha's case against the conglomerates, then it could put their prosecution in jeopardy. So it's better that the commander stays independent and away from that, without any ties. Kruger lets out a sigh.
お
It's
前
like a
は
way of
変わった
protecting
よう
them
に見えて
and their
10
efforts.
年前のままかもしれないな。
It seems that over these 10 years you've changed, and yet you haven't.
局長、時間です。
Time to go.
これ以上は行動ログが。
For delay no longer the travel log, Bill.
すぐ行く。
Aww.
最後に一つ
Man,
だ
I wish
け
I could
聞か
talk
せてく
more.
れ。
Before I go, there's something I want to ask you.
はい。
なぜ過去にこだわる？
Why won't you let go of the past and start over? Well, that's a loaded
過ち
question.
を正せない自分が許せないんです。
Because I can't bear standing on the side of what's wrong.
それは傲慢だな。
That's an arrogant answer, Commander.
申し訳ありません。
Oh, I'm very sorry, sir.
だが何かを成し遂げようと
But
する
who
人間
among
は
those wanting to do something meaningful wouldn't give that same arrogant answer? He kind of knew what the answer was going to be.
辛い孤独な道になるぞ。
The road will be lonely and dangerous. Yeah, I think the Kruger just wanted to like offer a means to protect the commander, you know, help her out a little bit, but at the same time, the commander's like, no, I don't want to get you guys in trouble either. We both want the same thing, but you know, man, they would have been such a big help though.
いつものことです。
I'm already used to it, Mr. Kruger.
局長、
Aw, they gotta go. Kruger takes a small card out of his
リ
pocket.
ビューに入るには合法的な
If you want to interleave, you'll need
今はこれを
illegal identity. Use this for now. I hesitate, still not reaching out.
私たちが秩序を取り戻すと
Come and witness how we bring those criminals to
カリーナ
justice.
もお前
I
に
think
努力
Kalina
の
would
成果
want
を見
to
て
see
も
you,
らいたいはずだ。
want you to see the results she's worked so hard for. Kruger looks straight at me. There's a kind of force in his gaze. Much as I resist, I find myself taking the card in the end. He still got the aura. He seems to let out a quiet sigh of relief once he sees me accept it.
助けが必要な時は連絡を
If you need help, contact me anytime. Hell yeah. Ooh, we got direct line to the frickin' director of Nonfa? Hell
あ
yeah.
りがとうございます。
Thank you. At least we got that. It's so good that I was able to meet with him. I was hoping they'd be able to meet with him. They've name dropped him a few times, but that's the first time I actually get to see him interact with Commander, which is awesome. Kruger turns to leave, but stops again at the helicopter door.
10年前の最大の損失は
Do you know what the most important thing we lost 10 years ago was?
グリフィンですか？
Griffin? No, that's not the answer.
お前だ。
It was you. Oh, this could make the commander feel a little guilty. I stand rooted to the spot, at a loss for how to react. On the deck, the helicopter is ready for takeoff.
クルーガーさん。
Kruger removes his headset just as he had just put it on and looks towards me. And I shout with all my strength at a volume I believe can overpower the helicopter's engines.
道は違えど、私はあなたを尊敬しています。
Whether or not we choose to go down the same path, you will always be the person I respect the most. Aww. 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 That's so nice. Kruger smiles.
リビューで会おう。
See you in the if, Commander. The helicopter lifts off and quickly disappears into the sky. Stand on the deck for a long time, staring into the distance, thoughts surging. Perhaps I'm not the one who
Hi, honey.
lost a great deal because of the decision I made 10 years ago. Why is it no matter what twist is made, someone always ends up getting hurt? Well, the commander had no real choice to be with Griffin anyways. The emotions I once tried so hard to avoid surface again. I even regret not responding to him more warmly just now. I clenched my fist and shook my head hard, forcing myself not to dwell on it. Now isn't the time to be tangled up in this.
リビュー
Yeah. Get focused. And look at the card I've just received. Will things really proceed as smoothly as Kruger says? Nothing ever goes smoothly in this story. I can't shake the feeling that something bad is coming. Of course they Because why wouldn't it? Well, that was only 3 parts. Still got so much to go through. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm like... I think we're gonna finish this. Part 1. Before Friday. Which is when Resident Evil Requiem comes out. Tactical Aims, what's this? Oh. This, stuff together. But it's cool, we got Alva. Which was awesome. That was such a well-needed pat on the back for the commander. It was. The commander needed that. Because, it was really good that the commander was able to patch things up with Kalina. I mean, it was such an emotional and very tense and rough part with the guilt and everything when we first were reunited with Kalina. But things have smoothed over, which is great. So it's really awesome that he got to meet Kruger, though. That was like a really huge thing. Because now, like, he's reuniting not with just the dolls, but like the people who have like a really huge influence on Commander's life during the events like across Frontline 1. The only person he needs to, the commander needs to meet now is just Hellion. I mean, Hellion wasn't that much of a big influence on the commander, but it would still be nice for the commander to meet her again. Forgiveness, Monovoid. Oh, thank you. Thank you, GB. Welcome. The way Kruger said it was you, without so much dramatization, was so well executed. Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure that the commander was aware of that, because when the commander left, in early parts of the story, she was dwelling on thoughts of how she felt guilty about leaving, like, the dolls behind and stuff like that, and wondered how they thought about the commander, if they hated the commander or felt some kind of resentment. And then once more and more dolls you started reuniting on the Elmo, the commander felt, very much reassured, because, she realized that, the dolls never hated her for leaving, but instead they honored the commander by continuing business as usual to the best of their ability. No matter where they went, they still, kept the commanders fondly in their thoughts. So, the commander's probably just looking for that push to come back, yeah. It's really nice that Kruger's trying to help the commander, but I can see both sides of what they're doing. Kruger could help the commander very much with Nalthus backing, but at the same time that puts them at, at risk, puts Lanfa at risk if the commander were to do something drastic. And that would also tie the commander's hands from doing anything drastic. So it is better for the commander to remain independent with very loose, ties to anyone else. So if the things need to get down and dirty, then the commander could actually do it, independently without risking anyone else. At the same time, the commander could also be made to be blamed for a lot of things, and friends could be turned into allies, and Namfa could end up going after them for whatever reason if things go badly, just because they have to, like, legally. So, I don't know, it's a still sticky situation, but at least the commander knows that Kruger still cares and is willing to help. And that's something that I think the commander really needed to have. That kind of reassurance. But that was cool. Man, there's still so much more to go to, and there's only a part 2. I'm really surprised that we got, start off with a cutscene. That was really cool. Corposant level 2. When is level 1? 43 days? Holy shit. Okay, the first... Wow! part 1 is... What, this is a long event, 43 days. Oh wow, okay. Alright, that's fine. So let's go ahead and raid someone. I'm sorry for it being somewhat of a short stream. It is still the middle of the week, you know. But tomorrow until Friday, we're gonna continue hammering away at this until we finish part 1 of Corposant. And when Friday comes along, we will be playing Reziel Requiem, because that's when it releases. The thing about Requiem is that, man, I won't be able to play until like the afternoon/evening. Originally, I wanted to start like early in the morning time and then play all day for you guys. But I have like an appointment. There's some vehicle maintenance I need to oversee. So I'm gonna be tied up for how many hours is needed for that, unfortunately. A sad state of changed plans, but we'll have more time Thursday, so we'll definitely finish this. And if we do have extra time, we'll just do some Artman's Enfield or Helldiver's, something. So let's go ahead and do a raid. Let's go see who's on. Let's see, Yumi's and Vilcina are playing. Satisfactory? Wait, that's a Waterpie game? That's interesting. Oh, let's see here. Who else is around? Maid is there. Altered Alma, I'm already what that is. Let's go visit, Val. I don't know anything about Satisfactory, but, you know, they're my friends. Do visit both of them, guys. Raid and Forest. Cena. And if you guys are heading out for sleep, go ahead and go rest. Hopefully you guys have a good rest tonight, or morning or day, wherever you may be. We'll do GFL2 raid. GFL2 Alva raid. We'll do Alva raid. Okay. Yeah. And now I kind of regret, like, missing out on Lewis's and Sakura's event, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh, we'll play it when they get released onto the thing. Into the, what do you call it? The past events tab. They're being so slow with it. They need to add more of it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I'll catch you guys later. And yeah, do take care. You guys are awesome. Care now, guys. Bye now. Bye-bye.